Check check sound. Check. Guys, am I clear?
Yeah,
Thanks.
I can hear you.
Hi guys. So can you all hear me now? Hi.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, cool. So yeah, let's start. I bet today's very a lot of people really exciting and looking forward to our today's discussion. So let's just go on. Hello everyone, I'm Cheryl. It's very exciting to host the crypto market insight session with our guest here. And today we are very happy to have with us our guests, Jay, Dylan, and Jay, Dylan, and Anya. And today we will have a lot of discussions about their opinions about the market trends. So, as the host of today's discussion, I will leading us through a thought-provoking conversation that promises to be both informative and engaging. So, whether you are an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be an enlightening discussion on this week's market performance, trends, and hotspots. And the live session is broadcasting on CoinW Live channel and CoinW's YouTube channel simultaneously. So welcome all to watch, and please, everyone, be free to leave your opinions or questions about market, coins, etc., ETF, a lot of things you really concerns in the comments, and our guests will pick up some to answer in the end of our today's discussion. So let's go on. Welcome Dylan, Jay, and Anya. Welcome you all to our today's live stream. I'm very happy to have you here with us today. So let's go to the market review and beginner loser coins segmentation. In this part, we'd like our guests to point out the top three performing and also the underperforming cryptocurrencies of the week. Additionally, we also kindly request such as the market insights on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies, such as the meme coins or altcoins you want to talk about. So please feel free to share your screen and let us to watch your charts. So let's go on. Who wanna be the first one to share?
I'll go first. Yeah, thanks
Okay.
again. Thank you for having us again for another week. And yeah, let's talk about. I want to speak about Bitcoin first, and then we'll jump into obviously. I want to speak about Ethereum, and obviously what happened yesterday with the ETF and everything. So basically, with Bitcoin right now, we're coming to quite a critical level. This support at around about, you can see that it's a strong level at 63, 500. You can see every time we tapped into the zone, we do see a reaction. And you can see over here. So what I'm thinking is if we can bounce from the zone, this will be a good entry to take a long position. But I do think that we might come down a little bit lower because we do have a CME gap from this level here. So from right over here to here. So from 57, like 58K to around about 61K. This is a potential level that Bitcoin can come down to before we see price coming up. So yeah, I would expect us to at least fill the CME gap, maybe within this weekend or next week. I'm not too sure when, but eventually we will come down and fill this gap. Not too sure when it would be, but yeah, just be careful of that. There is a gap that we have to fill in the market, and prices normally tend to fill that gap relatively soon after we see an explosive move. So Bitcoin right now, obviously at a critical zone. We all know that this is a bounce zone for Bitcoin at this zone 63,500. So yeah, we have to obviously hold this level. If we hold this level, then we can potentially see more upside. But if we start losing this level, then we will see price come back down to like the 57, 58K level. Okay. Because right now, it's still Bitcoin is still bullish, like on the higher time frame. But if we start closing bearish below this level on the daily time frame, then we can definitely see quite a big sell-off. Okay. So that's Bitcoin. And then I want to speak about Ethereum quickly. Where's Ethereum? Let's get the chart here. Here we go. So yeah, so I was looking at Ethereum obviously yesterday, and also the main reason why we did get that massive sell-off from yesterday and the day before is because we were at such a strong level, right? So basically, what this level is, it's the volume profile. So it shows you where the most people are trading. So there's the most volume has been traded within this area at around about 33,484. You can see that it's a very, really strong support. You can see over here, we tapped into it multiple times, this level, right? And then we flipped into resistance, and then we had quite a nice reaction to the downside. So with Ethereum, I am monitoring this level here at 3,050. That is the next level for ETH. So I do think that it's possible for ETH to come down a little bit lower here. This is a strong support. We could even come back down to this level here at 2,900. And yeah, to be honest with you, there is still 3 days left on the week, but yeah, this daily rejection from this level looks really bad for Ethereum. So I do think that we're probably going to come back down to the 3,050 zone, and then we could potentially see a bounce from that level. So Ethereum right now, yeah, I'm kind of just monitoring that. And then I do want to quickly speak about something on Twitter quickly. So basically yesterday, and I was actually updating everyone in my Telegram group, but essentially yesterday we saw so much ETH getting transferred to Coinbase Institutional. So if you have a look at Whale Alert, this basically just shows you all like the massive money coming in and out of different wallets and transferring from one wallet to another. But yesterday we saw almost like 1 billion worth of ETH. I think it was actually like 600 million worth of ETH transferred to Coinbase. And you can see that there was just transactions after transactions going from unknown wallet to unknown wallets, then to Coinbase. So there was a potential of selling pressure. And with Whale Alert, you can obviously get this data before people tend to sell. So you guys should check Whale Alert out. I think it's a good tool to use, because when I saw this coming, I was warning people in my group that obviously we need to watch out now. There might be quite a big sell-off, because when this amount of ETH is actually moved from one wallet to another, it means that they want to dispose it somewhere, or they might want to change it for some fiat. So there's a potential of selling. So that was why we did see quite a big dump. Was mainly because of this institutional money moving and taking profits or something like that. So yeah, ETH right now can definitely see lower, back down to 3,050. And then yeah, obviously if we look at the crypto bubbles, yeah, everything's kind of like really red today. It was mainly because of the outflows of the ETFs. And yeah, I think it was similar to what Bitcoin had, right? When Bitcoin the ETF came out, we saw like a 3-day dump, right? It was like more of a sell than news event, and I think this is going to be the same thing, right? So yeah, I do think that we might still come down a bit, and then we're going to see quite a nice bounce, because overall it is positive for the market, but I do think that we can come down a little bit lower. Yeah, overall for the month, yeah, you can see that it's almost at the end of the month. Popcat's done well. Meme coin. There is one coin that I do want to speak about. It's on CoinW, so I'm going on Dex Screener, but it's on CoinW. It's more for spot. It's called Maneki. It's a meme coin, and yeah, I did buy some. It did break out, so I want to show you guys the chart. I don't have a spell. There we go. Yeah. So I bought some like a week ago or something, a couple of weeks ago. So this was the first entry was in this box, and then I was telling people this is a good zone to buy because we obviously did break out. So what I'm expecting for Maneki is potential upside to fill this high over here and potentially come up to all-time high. I do like the structure. Obviously, we did bounce from this support, and we did break out of this massive daily range. So I do think that there is more upside from a Nikki. Yeah, looking good. So this is one of the coins that I have been watching for the past couple of weeks, because of how the chart has been looking. So Miniki, it's a meme coin. Could definitely go back up to the all-time high, which is around about 240 million market cap. So it's sitting at like 182. I mean, sitting at 82 now. So there is a potential of a potential 2x from this position. So yeah, that's all I've got for today with the sharing.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Dylan. Okay, can I ask you one question? Because today when I have checked on Twitter, and I saw there's a rumor about the hashtags and Nasdaq crypto index, the US ETF, has a paper, and it said the possibly the 19B for filling for combined the spot Bitcoin and ETH ETF. So do you think that will happen?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, it is possible, but I don't think anytime soon. I think they will have, we will have to see some like inflows with Ethereum ETF first, and then I think eventually it could happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think that the combination is a good thing?
Yeah, I think it would be like a combined. Yeah, I think it would be a good thing. It would just give people a bit more of a diverse portfolio. You can. Yeah, I think it will be a bullish thing. But yeah, I do think that right now there's just so much FUD in the market. Anything that comes out, people just, the institutions are just basically trying to trap all the retail traders right now. But I do think it will be a good thing for the long run, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dylan. Thank you for the sharing for today. Thank you very much. Jay, hi. Would you like to share?
I'm gonna be last. So how about Anya? Or do we go?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Anya.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. Thank you very much. So let me just share my screen now.
Okay.
I am fire. I am light. I am glory. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
All right. This one is for Polkadot. Let me go for that about BTC. Yeah. Okay. This is BTC. Currently, we can see that BTC is trading for 64,000 plus. But yesterday we shot it from 67,000. Let me see if I can provide that that particular account for BTC. Okay, I think I have, it's not here. So now for BTC, let me go with this. This is the 4-hour chart frame, right? If you take a look at it from 15-minute chart frame, you are going to see that it's really done from 67,000 all the way down to this particular place. So there is kappa, you might need to watch out for it using the lower time frame. But now let's take a look at it based on the market structure, based on the imbalance supply and demand. So I'm going to be explaining this. Okay. All right. Can we see me?
Yep.
Can we see me?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right. So now let me go. This is okay. Let me see. Can I? Okay. I think I'll close it. So as at yesterday, we had BTC shots from 67,000 exactly all the way down to this particular. Okay, well, it's still there. I didn't know I hide it before. Let me just cancel the one I just added to it. So this is the that one is no longer there because we do T-trade. We enter both long position and short position. So both trade enter together. but I'm trying to look for D or down. Just give me some few minutes. Let me hold on, please. Let me take a look at the trade. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Let me share this particular one. I am fire. I am light. All right, let me share it here. Copy. And so I want to use it to explain something. That is why. So I want to use it to explain. I want to use it to explain. I want to explain the markets of imbalance. Can we still see the screen? Can you still see the screen?
Yeah, we can.
All right. So I want to use this one to explain the market or the concept of imbalance and supply and demand. Okay. So if we take a look at these, as at yesterday when we took a short trade for this, our entry point was at 66,990, very close to 67,000. Okay, so and we had it very long. We had a very short position for it. But if we take a look at it from here, this place, this scenario where we are is the supply and demand zone, right? So, like I said, we had two short and long, both long and short position. This was the short position that feed. So it feed first when we had the first short position, and it's later get to follow another downtrend, right? But this place here, where we have this zone here, it was the imbalance zone, and from the imbalance zone, we know that the market. I'm sorry, it's the supply and demand zone rather, but we know that the market is going to definitely come down to this particular phase. But let me show us the imbalance zone. Yeah, this is the imbalance. Now we are going to see. Let me refresh it. We are going to see all these space that had spaces. For example, you see this candle. You see that like in between the body, we have like a transparent body. Can we see it?
Yeah, we can, Anya.
All right. Sorry, please, I need to attend to something urgently, please. I'm so sorry. Cherry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
All
can
right,
hear
thank
you.
you.
Okay, let me take over. All right. So actually, I just got back and I didn't prepare anything, and I haven't see any market today just now. But I saw something. All right. Anya, I, can I share my screen? Is it Anya still sharing? Oh no, it's mine, right?
Yeah, it's yours.
Okay. Okay, nice. So, like I said, the full moon is supposed to be bullish, but the market decided to play the 3-level drops, which is last night I got it wrong. I thought they gonna like reset like last week. So okay. This one. All right. So we're gonna talk about the last week hold on 1 hour. Give me a sec. Okay. So this is what happened last week. 3-level rise start from Monday, and then we supposed to get 3-level drop like a retracement, like even small, like you have to have a 3, but we only got 1 last week, and the market is so strong and decide to go another level up, which is 1, 2, and 3, and double top, or I call it M. I'm gonna call it M. Hold on. I used to call it M, and I saw it yesterday. This is 1, and this is 2, and we got double bottom in here, and we got double bottom. All right, so I thought we're gonna reset after we broke this EMA, and then like we broke we broke like so many times. Like look at reject, broke it, reject, and decide to triple back in the morning. So it decided to play 3 level drops. But right now, if can make a base in here, or let's say I need some bigger wicks, like hammer or dragonfly doji on US. If that's so, I think we are possible like another 3 level up. Even like I know on CME we got gaps. Even like lowers we got a lot of gaps. I know. I'm also like I'm a bit I'm a full bearish actually, not long, but I need this to hit like higher, like 69 or even 70 around this, and then I'm gonna short. So that's why like I'm not gonna short too early unless this support is break. If the support is break on the daily, all right, I think I'm gonna start shorting everything, because on August everything is bad, guys. Everything is bad. So maybe next time I'm gonna tell you guys like how low we can go, but right now, all I can see, if we go drops, first we have to test this trend line. So we got 52. So if this trend line connect with this one, we got the scene of the crime in here. There you go. So that's my reasonable target. So that's why like I'm preparing some longs around 70 or even like 69,800. And if it blow off top or something like that, I'm gonna hit around 75. Oh, I'm still bearish, I'm still so bearish overall, because like it's impossible the weekly so not week yeah, hold on, where's my RSI? Yep, it's impossible the weekly is making higher high for me, so it's not bad. So my my analysis told me like even we got the pump, we're gonna get like a lower high in here, or this is the lower high already, like, so that's why we got a bearish divergence here. So if we can get another like here, or in here, we got another double bearish divergence, so that's gonna be nice for short. So this is a weekly time frame, guys, but unless the stock on weekly start to playing out like this one start to play, but this is confirmed cross up. So that's why like I got 2 buyers right now, short term long, mid term bearish, but long term so bullish. So that's why like I need to know if this stochastic like really can play out, maybe like touching like the 80 level, or even like a little bit overbought and then like dumping it. So before that, I'm not gonna ready for short yet. And if you guys see in here on the BBWP, so this is the volatility, and yeah, if you, as you can see, like look at the Bitcoin like meme coin right now, like shit coin, like moving like meme, like week out, week down. So that's this is the reason, because like we got no volume right now. We got no volume. Even you saw pump like 10%, 20%. That's all just like a rebound pump and manipulations. But if you ask me, like BBWP this low, so okay, I think I'm gonna like long for now, until we got the bearish divergence on RSI weekly. And if you can see in here on weekly, this is important on weekly. Oh, sorry, on daily. Hold on, I think my mouse ran out of battery. Okay, give me a sec. I think I put my mouse is too far. So all right, it's quite good. Okay, so this is 1 hour from last night. So this is important, guys. If you guys seen here, like all my chart is automatic, right? But yeah, I can do like without it too. So give me a sec. So this is supposed to be connected last night. I think this one. Yeah, this is supposed to be connected, and then we reject. But on the daily, we still got around here from, I think from down here, if I'm not mistaken. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Which down? Oh, this one. I still remember this one. This one. Okay, this high. And if you guys connect in here, yep. Yep. There you go. There you go. So if this support is broke, so this is the first 56, and this is the second 52. If this can hold, and you know it, I still got, if Anya like using some kind of like inducement, like fair follow gap on SMC, I'm using like a factor in here. I'm using a factor candle. So it's kind of same. Like if you smart money, you call it fair value gap, but me, I call it a factor gaps. So this is a factor. So we even got 46. You want me the lowest? Here you go. So we still got factor around here. We still got a factor around here. We still got factor around here. So I don't want to say it, guys. I don't want to say it. Maybe if I'm saying, maybe you guys can think I'm crazy, but that's why I don't buy spot yet. I know it's gonna be low next week. For longs, I got pie. Pie is kind of strong, and my stop loss. I got two stop loss. First stop loss and defensive. So the defensive is almost got taken yesterday. So if you guys wanna entry pie, so here you go. This is for pie. I don't know. I don't know about pie news, but for me, pie looking strong from W here. 1, 2. I think another one. Another one more rise, and if pie reject, and this is, hold on, 1, 2, nah, this is still 2, maybe 3, but 3 not this high. So I mean, I suspect there's another one, maybe like impulsive. And if it's looking strong, pie looking strong for longs, but if Bitcoin decide to bounce, all right, if Bitcoin decide to bounce, but if Bitcoin decide not to bounce and dumping more, so this not gonna works. But it hold from last night. It's supposed not hold because some alts like dumping like 8%, and my stop loss is only 5, and it's hold. So I think, okay, I'm gonna like keep it long for this. And I got short too. So like I told you guys, I got 2 buyers now, and I don't think this one can go higher. Pepe. I love Pepe, don't get me wrong. I love shitcoin, but I want this to get crushed. I want to buy cheaper. I want this to get crushed, like crushed. So Pepe on the daily, 1, 2 level. So this is the M, and I suspect there's another like 3 level drops. So this is the first drops. These green dots, first, second, and the third time Pepe touching this purple line. So that's gonna be like the third drops of daily time frame. But if you guys see in weekly, I don't think there's gonna be like another second drops or something like that. But daily third drops, I think can be maybe it can hold this thing, or maybe it can go deeper. So it depends of the volume. But if go deeper, so this is the major volume, the major support of Pepe around this, a lot of zero. If this also break, so look at this. We got a factor around here of, or even this. So this is meme, guys. Everything is possible if meme can pump easily 50% a daily. Why not dumping like 50% a daily too? So we have to have open-minded, guys. So think bigger. Think bigger. This is meme. This is meme. I saw meme like rock pull so many times and dumping, and then like back from the grave. So yeah, that's for Pepe. And one last for short. I'm still thinking like this is gonna be like the big short for me, FX, but I need this to be higher. Actually, I got my limit around here, but I asked my my team to close it, and because I think it's going to hit around this vector candle. So if AVAX can go like 40, I'm gonna short it. But if not, if this break, so okay, I'm gonna short from here. So I'm gonna short level to level. So maybe from here, but overall I'm so bearish on FX. So yeah, that's it. Thanks guys.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you for Jay's sharing today. And
Cheers. Yep.
yeah, very valuable. Thank you, Jay, again.
All right, so I'm back now. So sorry. What happened was I mistakenly sent out money to your wrong account, so I was caught. So that was, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah. Can I share my screen now?
Yep.
All right. So let's go back to what we're discussing now. So I was talking about imbalance and supply and demand. Can we see my screen?
Yep.
Yeah, so I was talking about imbalance and supply and demand here. So let me show us something now. This area is the area of our supply and demand, which it is expected that okay, BTC is going to get to that particular phase. Now, any moment from here down to this level, of course, it got to the zone. But before it got to the zone yesterday, we took two trades. Unfortunately, or should I say unfortunately, I just analyzed the trade, but I did not enter the trade though. We took three. One was for long and the other one was short. So I'm going to show us. This was the long position for it. This was the long position for it when it got to this place and and guess what? Exactly at our take profit, we had a return. So let me show us. This is it here. The first one was at 66,990. So that was the first entry point, and we had Bitcoin got to. Sorry. Where is it again? Let me bring this. And we had a Bitcoin got to that particular place, and before it started dipping. So when it dipped to this place, we took profit and we entered another long position and set our stop loss. Then we placed another second trade, which was for BTC for us to enter at 66,629, and for our entry to now be, for our stop loss to now be at 66,000, and our exit position at $65,000. And guess what? We also had a BTC got to the place, and which got to now. What really determined the entry point, and it was based on our two things: the supply and demand, and also based on imbalance. I was talking about imbalance the other time. I was still going to explain now. The supply and demand zone, which is this zone, is a zone whereby both the buyer and both the buyer and the seller tends to come to an agreement. This is where it's definitely you are definitely going to give us you are going to trade to get the token. But when BTC was at 66,900, it also showed that it was still going to retrace back to the supply and demand zone, which is this place. So now where the imbalance comes in, this is the imbalance. Is one of the indicators I used. This is the imbalance. So for example, now if you want to activate your hide the imbalance now, so immediately I put on the imbalance, is going to bring out all this. So it shows that at this imbalance positions place, the market's kind of going to return to the imbalance place. All these places that is out, the market is tend to return back to it. Why? Because it wasn't really good, and we had the imbalance also played out in the scenario. For example, now this is an imbalance structure. This, and this where we had all the arrow, the body of the candle not completely fit. So it shows that it is imbalanced, and as a result, we're able to determine that okay, if this one is for example, if this one is imbalanced and this one too is imbalanced, so there's a possibility that, for example, now the way when we have two candles that are imbalanced and are going in and as for short, or they are going in a downward direction, we can put a long position for scalping, because why? To counter the imbalance, just for very, which we saw in this both the red and the green candle here. So for example, now at the beginning of the week of the red candle, the imbalance that wasn't complete the other time tend to, which took a long position before it starts to fall again. Currently now, the trade for currently now, I expect BTC to rebound back to around 65,350, which is this space. I think I've already done the, what is it called again? Where is it? Oh, let me just do another one. I expect BTC to return back. Can we still see my screen? To this particular phase. Can you see my screen?
Yeah,
All
we
right,
can
thank
see
you very much. So I expect BTC to return back to this particular supply and demand phase. Although, like I said, supply and demand really works for a higher time frame, like that. But for a scalping, so we just quickly enter the market and also get out. So I expect BTC to return back to this place before it starts going down back. But if we break this place, which is something I've done here, let me show us this particular or a trade which I already placed. Is this it? No, that's not it. Is this here? I'm coming. I set a buy order already for here. Can we still see my screen? Can we see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
All right. So sorry, I want to be so sure. What is it showing? What can you see from the screen? I want to be so sure.
Is
That is the screen.
Bitcoin's image.
That means it's the wrong screen it's showing. Let me reshare. Let me show this. I'm coming. Let me show this screen. Okay. So this is what I want to show. So, can we see this one?
This is the chart, right?
Yes, a chart, and now an order has been placed around this particular phase. If you can see, there's an isolated position here with an order of 65,350 and a stop loss of 65,670. Now, what really formed that decision is based on the supply and demand that we have. Let me bring it out again. At this particular phase here. So I expect if I'm trying to draw a zone here. So let me use this place as our zone. So I expect it's a supply and demand zone. So I expect the market to rebound back to this particular zone, then start going all the way down to 63,000. Yeah, so I expect to all the way down to 63,000, 61,000, and 61,500. But if it should break and hit our stop loss at 65,670, so this is our stop loss at 65,670. That means that we are going back to the top to 67,000. So, but currently, I expect the market to rebound back to 65,000. So 65,350. Now, one could say, oh, this is an opportunity for me to place a long position. Yes, it is an opportunity to place a long position, but if we are going to be doing that, that means that we need to pay close attention, close marking to the screen for it to get to with the area where we tend to short. So let me go back to the other chart. So this is just a trade that has been placed already, but let me go back to the other chart. Let me share this screen of the other chart so that I can analyze it very well. So let's use this again. Can we still see the screen now? Is the BTC chart?
Yeah.
So I want to show something.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Let me increase the zone line for this. What was happening? Okay, so if you take a look now, remember that we are working on 15-minute time frame. Now, if you go on a 1 hour or 4 hour time frame, let's go on a 1 hour, 4 hour time frame. This is another entry that let me refresh it. If you go on a longer time frame, this is a 4-hour time frame. This is another entry that we set down for BTC if we get to that place, so that we can either pick a long. Why? Because still based on imbalance and supply and the demand. So meaning that there's an expectation that BTC might also retrace back to this particular level before we start going all the way back to the top. All right, so we can consider all these particular zones if you are working on a higher time. We are working on a higher time frame. I want to hide some of these things so that we can. Okay, let's turn back. Okay. So if we are working on a higher time frame, so we can just take a look at all the supply and demand zone, then mark it down, then before we place our entry. But if we are scalping, we are using 15 minutes time scalping. You can also apply supply and demand rate, but then using 15 minutes time frame for our supply and demand is kind of risky. Why? Because the market will still go back to the supply. For example, now look at this. This is a supply and demand zone. The market can, if we want to go on a long position here, the first thing, let's say, for example, I want to go on a long position at this particular phase using 15 minute time frame, and we are considering the supply and demand zone of a longer time frame. Now, the truth of the matter is that the market is definitely going to take us out using our risk to reward ratio. So because now this one is 50-50. The current state now is 50-50. Either it's shorter, but then we don't want to risk 50-50 on a trade. So we might want to put our position at this place, which it's definitely going to hit our stop loss, then get to this particular supply and demand zone. So using supply and demand zone is not really advisable, except if you're a good scalper. That's when you can use supply and demand zone for 15 minutes. But if you want to go on if you're a day trader, you want to use a 4 hours, 1 hour time frame, it's advisable to use supply and the demand zone, or if you're a swing trader. But if you are going to use a supply and demand zone for scalping, you need to be very careful when you place the trade. So now going back to imbalance as well. So we can also make use of our imbalance. These are indicators when to consider a trade. But then if I'm to explain the imbalance, it's still going to take a lot of time, because we still need to talk about the weak aspect of it, because imbalance is not just about seeing a trade and a body that does not have a space. So there's a way the weak also affect the direction of the trade when we are using imbalance. So we will not be able to cover it in a single live session because of our time. So let me okay, before I stop sharing, another trade, another token I want us to take it now. Either Jay or Dylan talk about monarchy. I remember we've talked about monarchy meme coin for a very long time now, which I gave the entry point there that we can. It's a good, though it's a meme coin, that it's a good place. So there's another token now, is a gem coin. This one is not a meme token at all, right? But now this is not a financial advice. So meaning that if you want to enter the trade, you need to watch your risk. You need to know your risk appetite. You need to know what you are doing, and you need to look at the condition of your portfolio before you enter. It's a long-term token, so you can easily make $1 million from it. Yeah, but then you need high capital before you can. And so I'm going to be showing us now. So it is let's take a look. This is it. This is the token. So sex. So now this one is the first centralized essay on Solana. So which give it an overhead ahead of other crypto projects. And taking a look at the market cap, is not showing you very well. So let me use desk screener for it. This is it here, using desk screener. Can we still see my screen?
Yep, we can.
All right. So this is a gem coin, but then it's not even financial advice. You need to do your own research very well. But then you can. You know what? Let me just not talk about it. Let's just face what we want to do. So that we will not take too much of our time. So thank you very much. Let me just stop it. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Anya's sharing to us is quite comprehensive. So thank you very much, Anya. Thank you again. Okay, so let's go on our next part. Actually, is about the market trends discussion. So let me just to shoot the questions here. So about our today's first question is about the WLD coin. So the Twitter influencer DeFi Squared released a report on WorldCoin, offering an active assessment of the project. So what do you guys think about the WLD coin?
I think gonna dump a lot, because like WLD is one of the best performing, but at that time the circulating supply is not a lot, so you can easily get pumping. But so this is like some classic altcoin pump and dump, when the supply getting released and then dump, and no one buy, and then getting dump, and then like went to cheaper. So I think if you ask me like WLD, let me check on my screen. Do you want me to see my screen on WLD?
Okay.
Give me a sec, give me a sec, give me a sec, give me a sec, give me a
Yeah,
sec.
yeah. No worries. Take your time.
Okay, here we go. Can you guys see it? Okay, you guys can see it. So this is FX. So I got my target because I still believe this project is good because the guy behind it, Sam Altman. So even like the dam is just like a classic supply, supply release. If you guys ask me, like, this is so bearish, right? Look at this after this pump, and then like, so some people like thinking they're gonna buy around this bottom, right? But from my mistake, yeah, when you see the bottom is not in. So where is the bottom? It's actually easy. You just track it. You just track it, and at least 0.618. At least 0.618. Where's my bottom? Minus 0.0618. 61618. Whoa. No. 0.618. Oh, 1, 2. Hold on. I'm gonna put my 1. 1 and 2. 1. Where's my 1? So this is the 1, right? You see, this is the 1. And if you, look at this. Can be this low, maybe. So it's gonna be like a sand, or give me a sec. This trend line around here. Uh-oh, my mouse. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, look at this. On this trend line. So it's gonna be minus, like sands. So if you ask me, that's good. Probably you guys, if you guys like buy around 5 cents, or even like lower, I think it's gonna be great. Let's say like 5 cents, and then like went to go back to 10. So that's gonna be great, guys. So that's still gonna get in lower. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jay. What you said is really making sense. Actually, one of my friend, he hold a lot of WorldCoin WLD, and he just sold it out, all of them today.
I
Yeah.
got mine and I sold it like 7th of June, because like 7th of June is, I know there's gonna be crash, so I sold my spot position, even my spot position, like WLD. I think I bought it WLD from around maybe like, I don't know, 5 or 6 or 8. I forgot about it, and I sold it all. I sold it because
Yeah. Okay, all right. So thank you very much. Dylan, what do you think about WLD?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Jay. I mean, if I'm looking at the chart now, like my chart, I mean, it looks terrible. I actually have been shorting it the past couple of days because like the market structure is just continuously, making lower lows and lower highs on the lower time frames. And I mean, right now it's breaking quite a strong support on the higher time frames. Like the daily, we're breaking through that $2.1 mark. So I do think that we can come lower. To be honest, like I said, I'm similar with Jay. Like I'm also more of the bearish. I'm more bearish and bullish right now in terms of like obviously like the long term, I'm really bullish, but like short term, we could potentially see like a potential pump, but midterm, I still think that Bitcoin is probably going to go back down to like 40K. I think there's going to be a lot lower targets. So like if that happens, then WorldCoin, probably going to go sub $1. And I think a whole bunch of coins will. So yeah, I think right now, like Jay was saying, just not the time to buy. August is a terrible month for crypto. October, November, that's when we do see a little bit more upside with crypto. So I think buying spots in October, November, or even at the end of September could be the play. But yeah, August not a good month for crypto, so just be careful with that.
I think the real dump is going to start maybe, if not tomorrow or
Okay.
last week, the end of the month. Because last week we got FOMC, and tomorrow we got core PCE, and today we got GDP. So the GDP is actually kind of strong, like higher than expected today. So I think we expect like a little bit bounce, Dylan. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I'm expecting a little bit of bounce because the market like it needs to come up a little bit more. To be honest with you, I was looking same with you. Like I'm still looking to short like 70,000, 71K. I still think that's a possibility. But I'm saying like in like the midterm, I do think that your targets for like low 40,000s aren't really unrealistic. I think it's realistic. So I think people just need to be aware, the market can go down a lot lower.
I don't want people think I'm crazy, Dylan. Because that's kind of crazy, like 40 or even lower. So that's why like yeah, I don't know, maybe you
Yeah.
guys call it crazy or something like that.
No, I mean I agree. I mean like I think just people just especially with like the fear and greed index. I remember last week, we were sitting at like 25 or something, and then within like 1 day or 2 days, it went straight up to 70. So it just shows right now this market, there's just too many like retail emotion, too much emotion in the market, and I think the institutions just want to wipe everyone out. So it's a little bit tricky, like the last couple of weeks, to trade in this market because it's a little like it's a wick up, a wick down, and yeah, I think it's just too emotional this market right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. So, Jay, you think the dumping is already start, right?
No. Maybe
No.
tomorrow or next week. But tomorrow, if we get a good zone, so because tomorrow is called PCE, and
Yeah.
okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna explain you guys something like this is a secret. So if you guys check on every Friday, Bitcoin moving like more than 2-3%. Usually Friday I don't trade anything. Like even while back, I mean Forex Friday is my day off. But since BTC went to ETF, and then like Friday is moving like crazy, rather than the other day. If you guys check the history, so maybe can pump and dump more than 3%. So that's why like if you ask me, like maybe like Friday or next week, because next week at the end of the month, 31 July, we got FOMC, and that's gonna be crazy, guys. Maybe, and the next day is August. Maybe it's gonna be like start of the dump, the real dump is gonna be happen. So I'm not gonna scare you guys, but I just gonna give you guys heads up. So if that's coming, you guys like know it already.
Yeah. I mean, I'll change it to more of a happy note, but I'm sharing my chart for XRP because I do think a lot of people hate XRP, but I honestly I was meant to share this earlier, but XRP did break out of like a massive weekly range. Like this was pretty much consolidating for almost 1 year and like 7 days. So I honestly think if XRP can close above 0.63 on the weekly time frame, it's going to do one of those massive pumps like XRP does. We all know that XRP can pump 100% in a day. It's done it in the past. So like this week, XRP, I remember was like 130%. I remember this it was July last year. I actually was long on XRP. It pumped 100% in one day because of the whole law case and everything. But essentially, guys, XRP did break out of this range, and I do think that the targets, you're looking at 0 points, these previous highs. But I'm only gonna take a long if we can close above 0.63 on the weekly time frame. So just watch out for XRP. We all know that it can explode when it needs to. So I'm just keeping my eye on for XRP right now.
Okay, great. I think yeah, we already know a lot of informations before, so ahead of tomorrow's. So thanks very much, Jay and Dylan. So next question, actually, a lot of our audiences are very curious. It's about the ETF, right? So the Ethereum ETFs have launched on July 23rd, but the market response seems like a little bit too lukewarm. So do you guys think the ETF will, the Ethereum can embark on a bull run?
I mean, this was the same as the Bitcoin ETF, right? So like the same thing happened where, it was outflows, and then only like 2 to 3 weeks after we saw that massive pump for Bitcoin. So, I honestly saw this coming because I just kind of thought, it's going to be similar to what Bitcoin did, and everyone thought it'd be different, right? But I guess we did see quite a massive dump yesterday, and it was probably just a lot of people just trying to trap each other. But yeah, I think like 2 to 3 weeks, we're going to see a massive potential. Like maybe at the end of, there's going to be one day like that we're going to see quite a massive move. But I still think right now we might see some downside. But yeah, pretty much most coins are at support. So if we do break support on the daily time frames, then I do think we can come down. But yeah, I do think Ethereum ETF, it's really positive for like the long term. It means that there will be a lot more upside for Ethereum overall. But yeah, I think it's the same thing with the Bitcoin ETF. We'll see a couple downside days before we see 2 to 3 weeks after we might see some upside. I don't know, what's your thoughts on that, Jay?
Yeah, I kind of agree with you because like we haven't seen like last time Bitcoin perform, and we need like some fake perform and then like trap people and then dumping, and I think like that's gonna happen. What you think?
Yeah, I agree. I literally,
Yeah,
I agree
because
with
like
that.
I've been tracking like some ETH layer 2, because like when the day is available to trade on ETF, I saw like a lot of layer 2 like INA, Arbitrum, OP, and Polygon, like all of it is pumping,
Yeah.
even ENS. You saw it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
I checked
think I'm
that.
gonna catch the kids, because like when the mommy is pumping, all the ecosystem is pumping. So right now, just watch out for the kids, guys. Like the layer 2 area, like Arbitrum. If
I agree with that.
Yeah, so Anya, what do you think about the ETF will bullish again, or
I totally agree with Jay. Okay, it's just like the way we have it doing the BTC. So still the same thing. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Anya, and thank you, Jay and Dylan's response for this question. So about our today's discussion, Jay, Dylan, and Anya, you'd like to add up something up?
nah, I'm
Um,
good.
yeah, Jay, actually, you were telling about that short position for Pepe.
Yes.
Um, Yeah, so actually I also took it. It's doing quite well now. Thank you.
Because Pepe is, but the problem is shorting meme. Sometimes
Yeah.
they got like a liquidation hand, right? so
Yeah,
that's
of course.
so that's why I'm really like waiting for the confirmation, and then like I'm gonna add more, because like right now it's kind of dangerous, because like shorting Pepe with, or because I love shorting meme. Let's say meme is pumping like 200%, and then like I'm gonna find the top and shorting it, but it's kind of hard, because like anytime they're gonna like liquid hunt you like a lot. So let's say like you got stop loss like 10 or 15%, they're gonna hunt you anyway. So
Hey, well, yeah.
yeah, so this is like this is kind of dangerous actually. Yeah, I'm agree with you.
Yeah, but I liked your setup, and then I looked at the charts, so it looked good. So
It
yeah.
look good. It's on resistance, right? Strong resistance, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if it breaks like 0.0113, then it's literally like gonna dump so hard. So yeah, we'll see if we can break that. Maybe today the market's looking a little bit weak. So let's see.
Yeah. But you have to watch out for tomorrow, Dylan, because like tomorrow is the important day. So if you ask me like when the time is gonna the big move happen, so my bet is gonna be tomorrow, because like copy CE is gonna you know every Friday news. I love it because like it moved like crazy, and the trend is real. It's not like just pumping and then like dump right away. It's like if you saw like Tuesday, Wednesday, you just pump a bit and then dump, pump a bit, dump. They're just gonna like liquid hand like up down up down. You saw it, right? So I still
Yeah,
think like
exactly.
a Friday trend is gonna be great. So which is tomorrow. Tomorrow, right? Yeah, tomorrow is Friday.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, see what
Yeah.
happens. I think I'm good.
Okay. So let's see. Tomorrow is a very big day. Okay. So thanks very much, Jay, Dylan, and Anyas on the sharing for us, and also talk about so valuable information to us. And so thank you all for joining us today. And I think today's live stream is very important for our audiences here, especially under this market. So please be sure to keep an eye on CoinW and also our estimate guest. Follow their Twitter account, as they will continue to share a very valuable insights on the world of crypto. So please stay safe and take care about your spot. Good luck. Overall, I'd like to thank everyone for joining this inspiring discussion today. Take care and see you next time. Bye bye, Dylan. Bye bye, Jay. And bye bye, Anya. Thank you very much.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Bye. Thank you very much. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye. Bye.